TripleG. Brace yourself for the things you'll see, from comic books to toys and more, and all cartoons that we adore. Pop culture, flicks and geeky stuff, we love it all and can't get enough. So settle in and enjoy the show. Please hit like and subscribe before you go.
How's it hanging, YouTube? Peter here, your Ginger Geordie Geek. Welcome back to the channel for another episode of Panel Breakers. And we've got tons of news to get through tonight. But before we do, quick welcome to the guys. We are joined, as usual, by James T. Keegan. Ayo.
Ayo.
You well?
I'm very good. I'm happy to be here, as always.
Good. Pleased to hear it. We've got Efren. Efren, I think you need to stand up and give her a twirl with that t-shirt. Look at that. That's awesome, mate. That is awesome.
Cool.
That is cool.
The colours on it are incredible.
Yeah.
Really cool. Yeah, very cool.
A few years ago at San Diego Comic-Con.
How are you doing? Are you well?
Doing well, but James exactly said, I agree with, glad to be here.
Good stuff. And we've got Sorrel, fresh back from his adventures in London, which you can't tell about, can you?
I can't tell anyone anything. I went to London, all the way to London, signed about 50 NDAs. I've been to London. I've seen some cool stuff, but I can't tell you all now.
So you went, you saw, and you came back. Good.
I went, I saw, I conquered, I signed NDAs. It was amazing.
Wow. They followed you home, too, right?
Yeah. Right, chaps, let's see who we've got in the chat, and we'll make a start. We've got tons of news to talk about tonight. We've got Terry. Good evening. Good to see you, Terry. Please do go check out Terry's, I think it's his latest video. He puts out a lot of videos. I think it's his latest where he's talking about some Elseworlds, including a very cool Green Lantern crossover Elseworld book, which I read years ago, which is a cool one. So please go check that out. Got Fuzzy of the Dunlop, even in first person. First person to mention Cinema Snacks and James's Sausage Fingers gets the boot. We've got Batman. Hey up, me ducks. Good to see you, Dan. We've got Stephen. We've got Stephen Butler. How do I mute him? We've got Stephen Butler, even all as well. Wayne of the Duncan. Good to see you, pal. We've got Stephen Lancaster. Even all. Yeah, we're going to touch on that news in a second, pal. Awful stuff. Ash, good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we've lost another one of the greats. We absolutely have. We absolutely have, Dan. Fuzzy, big news. Dirty Dancing sequel starring Jennifer Grey given the go-ahead. Okay. So, this has not already been a Dirty Dancing sequel. Was it Havana Nights or something? Was that a Dirty Dancing?
Yeah, I imagine that's nobody.
I'm not sure if it's a direct sequel to the original movie, though.
Yeah.
So,
Am I thinking of the right thing? Was there a Dirty Dancing in Havana Nights, or am I making that up?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't. Who's Jennifer Grey?
The main actress in it.
The main actress in Dirty Dancing.
In Dirty Dancing, she'd be ancient. She'd pop her hip. She can't be doing that. It'll be a nursing home and Zimmer frames.
I feel like she's at I think she's gone to the Liverpool Comic Con that we're going to. I think she's at that. I think, or she was at the last one maybe.
She was in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, too. Played the sister.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. She must be a good age.
Yeah.
Best be taking some of that cod liver oil in the nursing home, getting myself limbered up ready for it. Sean, nice to see you, pal. It's like watching the Lord of the Rings with the four hobbits. You've got a nerve, Wayne of the Deacon, like a bloody Urukai. Fuzzy, is Peter looking from
Always.
That's a little private joke between myself and Fuzzy Dunlop. Yeah, I'll tell you about it later. Class, Efren, you just get to be brave and watch some horror movies now. Yeah. Of course, it's a sequel starring the same actress. Yeah. I don't know that I've ever actually watched all of Dirty Dancing. Have you guys?
You're not missing much.
I think so. Such a long time ago.
No, I don't
It's
know.
one films that I'm always forced to watch with the missus when I make her sit through something like Lord of the Rings, then she has to put Dirty Dancing on afterwards.
Yeah, I'm not sure I've actually... What's the one with Kevin Bacon? I've watched that one.
That's
Footloose.
Footloose, yeah.
Yeah, Dirty Dancing's Patrick Swayze.
Aye. Nobody puts baby in a corner. Is that one?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ruin Lord of the Rings for me, please. Phil, you would watch it 3 or 4 times now if you knew that we were in it. It would be amazing. Is Sorrel playing the main role as the dancer?
Well, with my legs, if you spin me around twice, I'll be a foot taller.
Wow. That's like a spinning top. Fuzzy, nobody puts baby in the corner. Oh, we've got Mark. Nice to see you, Mark. Hope you're doing well, pal. It's a girly movie. Yeah. Okay. Loads to get through tonight, and I want to spend a bit of time talking about good old Masters of the Universe. Shelley, nice to see you. No need to see you. Yeah, nice to see you. We've got loads to get through. Some cracking trailers this week. I need Sorrel's help in identifying what in the shit is going on with that He-Man figure on the slide there. I don't understand what that is at all, but never mind. But we're going to start off, ladies and gents, with some very, very sad news, I'm afraid. We learned just over the last day or so, I think, about the passing of Sal Buscema, who passed away at age, I think, 89. Yeah, another one of the Marvel greats. Did an awful lot of superb work for Marvel back in the day. Obviously, I know him because he's now collect Hulk versus Thor fights. He did some great work on that. Co-creator of the Defenders and also of ROM, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, so a massive talent. And again, one of those kind of early Marvel guys who kind of really molded a lot of our younger imaginations, I think, with his work and his art. So yeah, massive shame. You guys very familiar with his work? Don't know if you guys.
Well, one of the more instantly recognizable ones, I think, when you think like peak Marvel, like classic Marvel. Yeah, like it's a lot of time it is his art or Kirby's, and that's on like the suitcases and the t-shirts. And stuff like that, So like, yeah, it's
one of the longest runs of a Hulk's tale as well. Yeah, I think he did it for. Someone fact checkers. I think it's either 8 or 12 years. He did the Hulk, which was it was incredible. Fuzzy saying it's bad to admit, but I thought he was dead already. So I was at this is very bleak to start the show off. I was at a funeral on Monday, and this kind of stuff just reminds us we are, well, perhaps not young Mr. Keegan there, but some of us are of the age now where a lot of our heroes and our family members and stuff like that are getting on in years. So yeah, it is. It brings it home to you a little bit. So yeah, very sad news of his passing. Guys, has everybody seen the Masters of the Universe trailer?
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Obviously, you know what I'm going to say. And I'm sure you have all watched my video on it.
I have actually, yes.
Good. But I'm going to start at the bottom and work our way up. What did you think?
I liked it. I thought it was really good. It was basically a toy commercial come to life, wasn't it? Come on, it was. I loved it.
Absolutely. Ephraim, what do you think?
I'm not a Masters of the Universe fan, obviously, like you guys are, but I seen this trailer and went, wow, this looks good. It didn't look corny at all to me. It looks like, I'm sure there's going to be some humor in it, which I think all movies should have some humor in it, but yeah I'm going to watch this for sure. I mean, just a trailer, I was like, dang. Like I said, I have hardly know anything about Masters of the Universe, but I'm definitely going to check this out. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that it's a good movie.
Yeah. James?
I love the look of this. I love the kind of leaning into the nostalgia of it, like the way it opens with the cartoon on the TV and stuff like that. And there's a lot of really funny, like I thought the he/him joke was really good as well. Like, I really enjoyed that. So like there's gonna be little like kind of self-referential humor bits in it. I think that's gonna be great. The action looked really cool. I love Skeletor, one of my favorite kind of villains out there, like in terms of design. And I think he looks perfect in it as well. So yeah, I'm really excited for this. Like definitely, I think this could be huge as well if it's like actually good.
So as a He-Man fan, this really did hit all of the right notes for me. I loved there was some humour in it. I loved the cartooniness of it. I loved the world. But one of my favourite things about the Thor movies was it's a bit like Lord of the Rings and stuff. I'm a sucker for a fantasy landscape that's like garish and massive, and do you know what I mean? And I felt like they got Eternia absolutely right. I loved Castle Grayskull. Snake Mountain blew us away. Skeletor's design was amazing. We saw Cringer, which we hadn't seen up till now. Loads of little character clips in there as the trailer went on, which were great. I'm really hopeful. And I hope this is just fun. I hope it gets kids interested again, It needs some action, some good action sequences, which I'm sure it'll have, but it doesn't have to be dark and gritty and, do you know what I mean? It should be designed for a younger audience, dare I say it. So yeah, I thought the trailer was amazing.
I think an important part will be the CGI. Hopefully it'll be, if it's up to par, like there are CGIs when sometimes you see it, you can tell it's fake.
Yeah.
And somebody mentioned about his body doesn't look big enough. They're saying they may add to it too. This is just a trailer. You don't know what the final version is going to look like per se.
Yeah. Let's see what the guys in the chat are saying. Beth saying no, she hasn't. Don't believe you. Joking, I have. Thought so. What do you think the writing on the sword is? I don't know, Fuzzy. It's an interesting one, that. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. Wayne, I'm loving the look of this Master of the Universe, but my plonker has more muscle than the He-Man in the trailer. That is fair. He's not what I expected in some regards, but do you know what? I don't care. Do I want him bigger? Yeah, but then do you sacrifice acting talent for muscle? Do you know what I mean?
Do you remember, though, when we first got Chris Hemsworth as Thor, and then all of a sudden he came out of nowhere as the beefiest dude alive? Like, the first film, he was kind of it was a bit on the skinny side, then all of a sudden he just came out of nowhere with muscle. I think this will be the same. If this makes it past film 1, he's going to beef up as time goes on, isn't he?
Is it that he's not big enough, though, or is it that, like, you kind of imagine Adam and He-Man are kind of separate sizes, and he's just kind of in the middle ground for the two of them, you know?
Yeah. But he should transform, and that doesn't look... I would argue that when you see him in his salmon shirt, classic salmon shirt, he looks bigger.
Yeah.
He
Actually,
looks huge.
You're 100% right.
Yeah. But we don't know. And you know what? That's not going to spoil the movie for us. Do you know what I mean? I read a good article saying that He-Man doesn't need to be massive because it's the power of Eternia, Castle Grayskull, that's kind of fueling him. So yeah, we'll see. I think a lot of people are saying, you know, the size of him was a bit of a surprise, but I think you'll forget that as the film goes on. He's no Dolph. No, he's not. But then, like I say, Dolph had the body. Did he have the acting? I'm not sure. Rumours are that Dolph's going to make an appearance in it. Apparently he was filming in London at one point, and so people are hoping he might show up at some point, which would be really cool. Was never really big into Masters of the Universe in the 80s, but that trailer got me tingling with excitement. I was the same, Dan. That was the same. It's funny sometimes, that sounds like a real nerdy, geeky thing to say, but some things just get you you excited. I've told you this before about music for me. As soon as the Mission Impossible theme hits and starts pumping, I get, you know. But watching the trailer, as soon as you saw that he was holding the sword up and he was going to say the words, I literally got the back of my neck kind of tingling. Nice. I thought, wasn't expecting to see that in the trailer. I thought they would hold that for the film.
It says teaser, but they showed us a lot. Like, we got full Skeletor. Like, I think they're hiding the voice. Very curious to see what that's going to be, if they're going to go full 80s cackly or it'll be a deeper thing. Because
I hope we get the laugh. I hope we get the laugh.
So too,
and I really hope we get the He-Man theme tune.
I would think so. I would imagine.
You know, we're talking about the main trailer here, but I have to say the teaser trailer that was a teaser trailer. The teaser trailer the day before was just phenomenal, with the 80s voiceover and stuff, and you know, maybe we need a hero and stuff like that. I just thought it was amazing.
I'm
Stephen,
hoping this does really well, because if it does, it'll help greenlight Thundercats, it'll help greenlight Street Sharks, more Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, anything that's from that era of that kind of thing will suddenly get greenlit, like Sector's movies, and it'll help a lot of stuff along.
It is Netflix that's making it, isn't it? So it's coming to cinemas, but it's an
Amazon, isn't it?
It's Amazon, is it? Okay,
yeah.
Amazon and Warner.
Yeah. Sorry, just as a slight side note, Jeff Bezos, is he Amazon?
Jeff Bezos, yes.
Yeah. Have you seen the stuff about the Trump movie? So the Trump's wife, Melania, do you know she's got a movie coming out?
Yes.
And one person bought a ticket.
In the UK, there's been one ticket sale.
That's absolutely fucking hilarious. And I love that so much. One person.
But you guarantee he's going to be stood in front of the podium saying it's the best-selling film of all time. Beats Endgame. Anyway, trailer looks amazing. It ticked all my Master of the Universe boxes for me. I did say that the he-him bit got some hate comments. We're going to talk about that in a second, because anyway, we've got the original Big Dave. Nice to see you, pal. Hope you're doing well. Fuzzy, I'm surprised Skeletor was so heavily hidden. Surprised they chose Jared Leto if we can't see him. Yeah, but I don't know how you could have done it otherwise. I mean, you could have gone. I don't know. You're right, Bud Fuzzy. I mean, he's a big actor to have in the role. I don't know.
I don't know much about Skeletor's background or anything, or if he was like human at one point, but I'd imagine we might get a flashback where it's him in a human form or something.
So
like that,
it depends. Absolutely, and you're right, James. I wondered that myself, if that's why I've cast him. And it depends on which version of the origin and stuff we go for. But basically, he was he's He-Man's uncle. He's Keldor. the king's brother, and he kidnaps the who becomes She-Ra later on, Princess Aurora, and then gets his face all melted. But yeah, so it'd be interesting if they do some flashbacks to that. Nice to see you, Dave. Does the sword say made in China? Maybe. Wayne's son isn't a plonker. We've got Canadian Survivors. Nice to see you, pal. Wayne, he's confirming he is. I dreamed of having a He-Man movie as a kid, and finally it's here. A proper He-Man Master of the Universe film. Yeah, I agree, Stephen. This is the stuff of dreams for me, I'm afraid. Dolph should have got an Oscar for his He-Man role. Should he? Should he, though? Name-worthy quote of the day. Nice to see you, Chris. Hope you're doing well. Chris, remind us, because I had a sudden panic attack the other day. Did I send you won some comics on the Christmas giveaway? Did I send you some comics? I cannot remember. Let us know in the chat. I know you'll be honest. Few sessions with me in the gym will sort you out. Jesus. Thing is, look at Dolph as He-Man. He was a lumbering giant, a rather less muscle, and see him more fast and better. Yes, Steve Lang, that's a good point, pal. I do think that's a good point. Trailer was exceptional, got me really excited, and there we go. He's in the chat. Disney mentioned on second comment. Good stuff. No Disney in sight. We're going to talk about Darth Maul in a little bit, Dave, so you can talk Disney then. Sorrel's doing the voice for Skeletor. The Signature King. Hello, fellow comic nerds. Hello, my friend. Hope you're well. Don't think we've seen you on the channel before. If not, welcome. Nice to see you. Bet the person who bought that ticket was Farage.
I bet it was.
Yeah, it's funny. Like, you think a lot of the kind of like right wing or reform people would have like gone to see that just to kind of for support or whatever. You know.
Nah. Squad Comics watched a good slasher film the other day. He's watching you. Seen that one, James?
Don't know. I never heard of it. I'll look into it.
Send us a link, pal. Send us a link. Did you put something in one of the comments the other week about going to Milton Keynes Comic Con? Let us know if that was you, because I think it was. Because if you were, I'm going to try and pop down, see Lou Ferrigno. In a bizarre way, it was the opposite of Barbie in fake world goes to real He-Man world. Work gets his own popularity in the movie, maybe influenced by the 80s generation. Yeah. You did not. Shit. Yeah, shit. I shall make sure I send them to you. Peter wants them bigger. Certainly does. The bigger, the better for me. The Signature King. I've been in the chat a few times. Always a good time. Good stuff. Thank you very much, my friend. But you did send me the best Christmas present ever, so it's okay. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Right, guys, let's move on. Because some of the guys in the chat are absolutely right. This boiled my piss. He-Man goes woke. Loser, blonde, white dude using pronouns. So there was multiple people posted stuff like this online. Am I missing something here? Because that's just a joke, is it not?
Yeah.
I mean,
He-Man.
I don't get why people get themselves... But there was like loads and loads of people commenting online, you know, shaking the fists about it, and oh, He-Man's woke and stuff like that. Have you ever watched an episode of He-Man? I mean, it's
I think that's the thing. A lot of the kids that were making the comments... Yeah, a lot of the kids that are making comments have never seen it. Like the whole thing of they were taking a piss out of his salmon shirt. Like, he wears a pink thing in the TV series. He always has done.
I just don't get it, honestly. But anyway... Balls to yous. This is not the film for you. Don't go and see it, and don't darken my stream with your shite, please. That would be very, very good. We've got 26 people watching. Thank you so much, everybody. Please do let us know in the chat what you think of the things we're talking about. I don't know if this is excuse me, true news, but it interested us. I've never heard of this cosmic whatever, this book. People who are promoting this, but they're saying Predator Badlands ended the theatrical run. Can't speak tonight, my teeth are falling out. With an 80 million loss. Now, I don't believe for a second the franchise future is in doubt, but I thought it did really well at the cinema.
It was the highest opening for a Predator movie ever, so obviously it just dipped off. And it has, to be fair, it has a bigger budget than the others. So I was looking up it now. So it had 105 million budget. It made 185 million. So typically twice the budget would be the budget and marketing. So it probably lost about $20 million. Yeah.
I mean, it was a very different take on Predator, but I think everybody here... Efren, did you get to see this one? I can't remember if you saw it or not.
No, I didn't see it, but I wanted to. You know, they had a big showing at San Diego Comic-Con, you know. They had their own outside the con, you know, like a immersive. You could go inside and see
Yeah.
all the movie pump stuff like that. I'm surprised I lost that much money. But what about money that it's going to make on TV? People buy
Yeah.
it.
Streaming, it'll be on Disney Plus. Like,
Yeah.
it will be worth making for them in the long run.
Right.
I'm curious though, because like they kind of obviously were trying to broaden their appeal a bit, making it 12s, making it a bit more Star Warsy, a bit more kind of not family friendly, but like for the action kind of like TV
Yeah.
shows or whatever.
I heard
Maybe
rumors
they'll
that
lean
Arnold
more into
Schwarzenegger is
horror.
going to be coming back.
Yeah, potentially.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think you're absolutely right, James. I think it's Predator, so perhaps that kind of age group necessarily didn't rush to the cinema to see it. But I bet it's find its legs on streaming platforms and things like that. It'll take off. It'll take off. So yeah, interesting stuff. Just going to quickly jump back to the chat, guys. People go wild about pronouns, idiots. Yeah, winds me up. It's a play on words which goes over their little heads. Yeah. Most of the universe is going through the same shite as every other franchise for the last decade. In the immortal words, welcome to the party, pal. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, bud. He, him, not hard to understand. I completely agree. We've got Arrowfire. Nice to see you, bud. Arrowfire did a great live show on Saturday night. I think it was Arrowfire. I just caught the end of it. It was about 9 o'clock or something. So if you're into your Transformers stuff, please do check out Arrowfire. He does some great live content. Yeah, I think it does, Fuzzy. It appeared in a couple of places, and I thought, I don't recognise the news group, but I thought, it's interesting. Between physical release, paid digital release, Badlands will have been profitable. How many films actually made a profit last year? That is, again, another very, very good point. Comic book news, clickbait, bollocks, if you ask me. I agree. 30 people watching. Thank you so much.
Wow.
Guys, this tickled me fancy. Soap. See, this is how wide ranging this show is. We talk comic book news, movie news, toys, food. Normally, we've got some food for you later on, and now we're talking soap. Just for shits and giggles. So this is Simpsons soap. You can get Donut Delirium, which is, I shit you not, donut scented soap. You can then get Squishy Supreme, which is what is it? Soda flavored.
Squirm, is it?
Squirm,
the
yeah.
Quickie Marsh, like slushy kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, or squishy. This is called Squish. Dr. Squatch does do like these kind of weird things. Like they did the Sydney Sweeney bathwater soap thing.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So like they do like these out there kind of stuff. So I'm not. This is more tame compared to a lot of the shit that they do.
Oh, sorry. Filth. What are you going to be doing with the donut in the bath? What are you using that for, you dirty boy? Excuse me. Borrowed your memory quiz too. I saw that, pal. It's a good one. It's a good one. You'll get some twat trying to eat them. Yeah, eating a bar of soap wouldn't surprise us. Few soap dodgers in this chat. Give your donut a donut scent. Lovely. Yeah. I wanted to mention this as well because this is on final order, cut off at the moment, and I would really like people to support this book.
Whoa. Go back. Why the fuck did we just talk about soap? Can someone just... sorry, am I in a Twilight Zone? Why are we talking about soap, Pete? Why did that even come up?
I think the fucking gall of this man.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking.
You putting extra Y in the thing. The gall of that.
At least my stuff that I send him is like related to toys and shit that we actually don't.
Skibbity toilish and fucking.
It's the Simpsons, isn't it?
Like,
it's the Simpsons. Yeah. And it's a donut. Nom, nom, nom. Appreciate the donut.
Okay, move it.
Wait till we get to the werebears section. God. So yeah, the Puppet Noir is on final order. It's a kind of a detective Muppet story, but it's drawn by Roger Landridge, who's a guy that a lot of us see at Thought Bubble.
Did my little Scooby gang.
Yeah, did really, the Scooby gang. Really cool.
Amazing artist, incredible value as well. And
the chat here are superb. Says the man who brought Captain Birdseye on.
I so did. Fuzzy's got a right memory on him.
Fuzzy's on it. Terry, Peter's after the freebies. Absolutely, mate. I'm clipping it and sending it, saying I could do with some soap, but I'll probably need about 18 bars to cover my frame. So
this is like the group historian, isn't he? He just remembers everything you ever say. Shit.
So yeah, Muppets Noir, please do check it out. You can get a sketch cover variant. So if you are going to Thought Bubble, worth picking up one of them, getting Roger to do a sketch for you. So it's a nice looking book. Only if you've got a small pecker fuzzy would do for Wayne. We're still talking about donut use. Not here for the stove discussions. Can you get a vagina? Oh God!
Oh,
Is that what like Gwyneth Paltrow does?
That's what
Yeah,
Gwyneth
you
Paltrow
can.
does,
You can. She do. Is it Goop or Goop or something?
Goop.
Kirk?
Yeah.
Goop. Yeah, she does some very weird stuff. Definitely picking up Muppets Noir. Yeah, me too. But I've ordered, I want to say 5 of the blind bags because you get a. See again?
Is it blanks? Oh, you're about to
Yeah,
say
you get a blank in with each blind bag. I think.
Oh yeah, I'm okay.
Peter's after freebies, absolutely. If it was soap in a blind box, Sorrel would buy it. Only 18. Pretty sure Fuzzy is making a wiki. That would be cool. Yeah. Don't get all lathered up now, Sorrel. Wayne's going to borrow... I don't know what he's borrowing from Phil. I'm scared to think. I don't know if it's the donut or if it's some well-used soap. Peter's getting 1,000 copies of the blind bag. I think I've ordered 5.
100.
Right, yeah. Right, chaps. Trailers. We've had a good few days of trailers. I'm not sure if you guys have seen all of these, but we've obviously got the Supergirl trailer with good old Lobo taking centre stage. We've got the Darth Maul trailer, Invincible, and then just today we've had the Daredevil trailer, teaser trailer for the new series. Start with you, Efren. Have you seen any of these trailers and any you want to mention?
I've seen the Darth Maul one and the Supergirl one, but I haven't seen the Invincible Daredevil. I didn't know that was out. She said it went out today.
Yeah, the Daredevil just went out earlier today.
Yeah, I really want to see the Darth Maul one. Hopefully they do it well. This is a show that's going to be in the past, though, right? Because he's dead in the Star Wars universe.
Yeah,
right?
this would be pre
Post Clone Wars,
Solo.
pre-Rebels.
Pre-Solo.
Oh, I know he's been resurrected a couple times.
This is how he got in charge of Crimson Dawn, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah. Disney always does good animation for Star Wars. I think they do. I'm not a big fan of Lobo. I've never been a big fan of Lobo. So I'm going to go see the movie. I'm saying I'm not, but I'm mostly going to see it because of Supergirl. I don't know about Lobo. To me, he's just run of the mill, type of character. That's my opinion.
And I'm with you. Efren Lobo has never been a character. I've not read enough of him to have a proper opinion. But he looks cool. Jason Momoa looks pretty cool in the trailer. I like the look of that. Sorrel, what do you think?
Come on, Jason Momoa was born to play Lobo. That is the character you should have played instead of Aquaman from the beginning. He looks like Lobo. He is Lobo. He smokes cigars. He actually has his hair like that in real life. He actually wears jackets and stuff like that. That is just him to the T in it. I mean, that is the best character he could play in this universe. And then, Darth Maul looks good as well. I'm really excited for Darth Maul. I want to know who that new Jedi character is. They've introduced kind of a new... And again, another Jedi survived, apparently. We've got another one kicking about the galaxy now, so I'm intrigued to see who she is.
Did you watch the Daredevil trailer?
No, I've not seen the other 2 trailers. Didn't even realize the Daredevil one were out. I still need to see the last Daredevil, to be fair.
Literally just came out today. What about you, Mr. Keegan?
I've not seen the Invincible one. I've seen the rest of them, though. Exactly what Sarah said. Like, he suits that character to a T. Like, seeing him is like, that's about as perfect a translation of the character into live action as you can imagine. So I'm excited to see the performance itself. Like, but he's got that cheeky smile. Like, it looks good. Darth Maul looks great. Animation looks great. I love Star Wars CG animation. So I'm certain that's going to be a great show as well. And like, I love Samuel Weir as Darth Maul. His voice performance is always great. So I'm excited for that. Daredevil. I've not actually finished Daredevil season 1. Or Born Again yet, but I watched this anyway, and we got a little bit of Matthew Lillard. There's some really cool Fisk kind of stuff in it. I won't give it away for those who haven't watched the trailer, but there's another character shows up in it. It was just great to see that person back. So yeah, it looks really cool. I'm excited to see it.
So for me, I agree with Efren. I'm not a massive Lobo fan, but I am a big fan of this story that this is based on, even though Lobo doesn't appear in it. So it's going to be interesting to see how big of a role he's got in this film. I suspect it's going to be quite a short role. I think this is going to be a test for what they do with the character next. Because I'm not sure how they shoehorn him into the
I think
Supergirl
he's the
story.
guy that picks on her, that one tries to make the deal with in the bar at the start.
Yeah, maybe.
I think they're swapping that guy for him instead. He should kick his ass or something.
So yeah, interesting. I'll be honest, I didn't watch the Darth Maul trailer because I've not watched any of the Star Wars animated. So I guess what I want to know from you guys is if I haven't got the life left in us to go back and watch all the animated stuff. So can I watch this without watching all the rest of it?
Yeah, I think so, probably.
So I'll probably give it a go and see what it's like. Invincible looked amazing. And I'm at the happy point in my age now where I've forgotten reading the book because I read it like 10 years ago or whatever. So a lot of the stuff in the trailer I'm thinking, I don't know what the hell's going on here. So that's nice for us. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. The Daredevil trailer did very little for us, I have to say. I just didn't, I don't know. I'm just not convinced that it, well, we'll see. We'll give it a go and we'll see. We'll obviously watch it. We've got Wonder Man. Is Wonder Man this week?
Yeah.
Yesterday or today?
Is it?
Today, I think.
It's been getting pretty good reviews so far.
Everyone was so down on the trailer, and I was like, "Give it a chance. This looks like this could be interesting." And apparently, yeah, it's great. So,
and Disney even promoting it because I've not seen anything about this.
I've seen posters. I've seen
Very little.
around Dublin. There's a lot. So.
They did some good stuff leading up to it, where it was Trevor Slattery in the actor's chair and stuff, and doing interviews and things, only like a couple of minutes each, which were quite good.
Peter, can I recommend I know there's so much Star Wars animated, but you should watch Star Wars Rebels when Ahsoka comes back, and when she fights Darth Vader. To me, I was just like, I just stopped and watched it, and nothing else mattered at that moment. It's really good. I think so. Those episodes with Ahsoka versus Darth Vader.
Send us which episodes there are, Efren, because I think it's all on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
So I'll watch them. I'll give those a couple of a go. Could you found the worst picture of Daredevil? It's a skill. It's a skill finding horrible pictures. Darth Maul actually got me intrigued, being my favourite Star Wars character since Phantom Menace. I'm interested. Good stuff, Fuzzy. Momoa just turned up just like that. Star Wars has been better animated than live action since 2007.
Yep.
As long as Lobo... when did Andor first come out? I still say Andor's some of the best Star Trek. I still haven't watched season 2, actually. Season 1's phenomenal. As long as Lobo don't turn into the guy he plays in Minecraft. I'm not falling for the Daredevil hype this time. Yeah, I feel it. Yeah, it wasn't what I'd hoped for the last season, I have to say. Still on season 2 of the OG Daredevil. You got a lot to work through and win. Some good stuff coming. Daredevil trailer was weirdly edited. There's also a big Punisher-shaped cap in it. Yeah, I agree. I don't know. I found the music choice very strange, and I don't know why. It just was like,
I thought it was odd. Yeah, the tone of it, like, it was sort of weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't trust a man who won't watch Clone Wars. It's an age thing, man. I haven't got long enough left. I like the Keith Griffin OG Lobo story. Scotty Young doing a new Lobo soon. Yeah, I saw that, Fuzzy. It looks interesting. Tomorrow, Wonder Man supposedly to be really positive. Looking forward to it. We'll give it a go. Yeah, I know, Andrew. I'm running behind, pal. The Lobo paramilitary Christmas special from the mid-90s is one of the funniest books ever. Great Bisley art too. Seek it out, folks. Don't have time for Clone Wars, but have time for soap adverts. Absolutely. Donut smelling soap. Sorrel, you wanted to talk about this, I believe. McFarlane Toys.
Yeah, McFarlane and Hasbro joining forces. So Hasbro are licensing out more and more of their stuff. So obviously this doesn't include Star Wars Marvel. That's obviously owned by Disney in partnership with Hasbro as a license. This is the stuff that Hasbro actually owns in-house. So G.I. Joe, Dungeons and Dragons, Transformers, Power Rangers, that kind of stuff. And they're going to be teaming up with McFarlane for Page Punchers, the figures with the comic books in them.
Yeah.
Just interesting. And it's a bit weird that like Hasbro are working with McFarlane now. We never thought I'd see that day where you see these companies cross paths.
Yeah, it's a bit of an odd one. It is certainly a bit of an odd one because McFarlane are doing incredibly well. I suppose it gets their hands on some of those licenses, I suppose. So it'll be interesting to see what figures come from it. I've not picked up any of the Page Punchers myself. I think you've got one, haven't you?
I've got a couple of the Page Punchers. With it being the Page Punch series, obviously they're based on the comic book stuff, so I'm assuming this is going to be like those... Do you remember those Saturday morning cartoons we got for a little while? What they called the Saturday Morning Adventures by IDW?
Yeah.
I think they were based on those, so it'd be like G.I. Joe, like I think from the animated style and stuff like that, like the D&D, probably from the television series D&D and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it could be good, it could be bad. We'll just have to see what exactly they're doing with it, but this is all official news and stuff. So
Be
yeah,
interesting to
that's
see what. Look forward to seeing what the first few images are coming. That'll be interesting.
It's New York Toy Fair in like 2 weeks, isn't it? So
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll see it there more than likely.
We've then got the news that Thundercats is doing a crossover book with Silverhawks. Now, I'm not that familiar with Silverhawks. Any of you guys read Silverhawks?
No, I've got some books I think from Fuzzy. I think Fuzzy sent me some Silverhawks.
Yeah.
I'm sure he did. I never has read them yet.
It's by Declan Shelby, so I'll be avoiding that. This is quite interesting. So we know we've got the Invincible month coming out. And then they're doing a whole load of these where Invincible characters are kind of appearing on the covers. They did the same thing for Youngblood a little while back, remember? I quite like some of these. I love the Hyde Street one. Love the Hyde Street one. The Scotty Young one for I Hate Fairyland looks incredible. Looks very, very cool. There are basically every book coming out from Image, or pretty much every book coming out from Image, will have a Invincible themed cover. So quite nice, some interesting ones there if you are a Invincible fan. Terry, Deadman, can't see DD being any different. These episodes were made at the same time as the previous ones. Yeah, no, I agree, but I didn't realize, was it all made at the same time, was it? I didn't realize it was filmed at the same time. Loved them all trailer. Daredevil felt a bit flat for me. Lacked any excitement. I completely agree, Stephen. I thought it was a very, very strange one. We're only here for the web hairs. Absolutely. Oh. And we've got the Board of Peace. Do you have 1 billion spare? Why not join our new club? We might. Thank you very much. Yeah, we'll have a bit of a whip around. Andrew, only weird thing is McFarlane have done page punches in 3 different sizes.
That have.
Well, I didn't realise that.
Mm-hmm.
It's Fuzzy Red Silverhawk Mince. Hyde Street one's the best. Yeah, I like that one. We've got the Prime Minister, ex-Prime Minister. You can have my ball. God almighty. Okay, chaps, moving on. Books coming out in the next week. Any of you guys got any on your radar? Sorrel, have you got a pickup list this week?
I don't think I do this week. Let me have a look.
There's not a lot out, to be honest. It's a bit of a week. But we've got Absolute Batman 16, which is the crossover between Batman and Wonder Woman. Part 2 of that. I haven't read part 1 yet. If anybody in the chat's read part 1, let me know what it was like. We've then got Absolute Wonder Woman. Anybody still reading that?
I am.
Yeah? Decent? Still good?
Yeah, it was the first part of the crossover. It was Absolute Wonder Woman number 15 introduced Batman to it, and now it's sorry my dog's barking.
It's all right.
And then the next one is going to be the part 2 is going to be Absolute Batman number 16. So it's a 2-part crossover. I've been enjoying Wonder Woman, so
I'll give it a go. I dropped off Martian Manhunter, Absolute Martian Manhunter. I gave up on Absolute Flash, but yeah, some interesting books. DC KO continues on. We've got some of the big books coming out next week. Next week we have got the Boss Battle, which is the one that's going to feature a load of interesting characters, like what you call him from The Boys? Forgot his name. Homelander and all those kind of characters.
Superman,
Yeah. So that should be an interesting one. I'm not reading Flash at the moment. Punisher's been good. Punisher Red Band. That's the one where he's been kind of mind controlled by the Kingpin. Been really enjoying that. And then we've got a new Iron Man issue number 1. I think written by Joshua. Is it Joshua Williams? Let's have a look. Yeah, Joshua Williamson. So that could be interesting. But how often do you relaunch these books? G.I. Joe. Infernal Hulk's been good. I don't know if anyone's been reading that. That's been really interesting. Bruce Banner's separated from the Hulk, and there's a kind of a demon thing taking over the Hulk, the son of the mother of all evil. So that's been really interesting. Skinbreaker by Rob Kirkman. I've been enjoying that. I wasn't so sure at first with it, but I've persevered. It's really interesting story. Well worth reading. And then we've got Sorcerer Supreme. You've been reading that one, Efren?
not yet, but I plan to. So I thought for sure this is going to go back to Doctor Strange, Sorcerer Supreme, but obviously it's not.
Well, he's on Asgard at the moment, isn't he?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, it's Harley Quinn and Elvira number 4 this week. That's what I've got on my pull list. I've only got the 1 book this week on my pull list.
Have you been reading that? Sorry,
Yeah.
have you?
Yeah.
Does it get
I
any
like
better?
No.
Did it
If
really?
you like if you don't like the first one, you're not going to like the rest of them. They're all the same. It's just caper after caper, one-liner after one-liner, both of them just going back and forth. It's ridiculous, but I like both characters. I like the silliness of it. Not every comic book has to be dark, dingy, and serious, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
That's why I read some of the books I do. I got bored of that with like a lot of the DC books and stuff. Everything has to be world-ending.
Dick Tracy 15, still enjoying Dick Tracy. Never thought I'd be into Dick Tracy, but yeah, it's a really good little series. Sleepy Hollow, I read the first issue of that and did me head in. So,
no, I didn't get it. It was all right, but
the art style just didn't work for us. It was all
Black
over the
and
place. Yeah, and just scratchy.
Oh, there's a new The Witcher comic coming out. Just up a little bit, one more. The
Witcher Bloodstone. Yeah,
oh, that's interesting. I'll give that a read.
I've never read a Witcher book, I don't think.
Yeah, based on the game series.
Okie dokie. So some interesting books there, guys. Right, moving on to a little bit of action figure news before we do that. Just use in the chat. Fuzzy, that Batman book, Absolute Zatanna first appearance. Oh, good. The Absolute book's going through the roof at the moment. People seem to be really, really snapping them up. Lots of money in them. Dan's getting the top 2, obviously. Tragedy Part 1 was amazing. Also, 16 Absolute Batman, supposed to be a big key issue. Very cool, very cool.
Which book is Zatanna in then on Absolute? Sorry, mate.
But it'll be that, what do you call it? Was it Batman?
Oh, it's in Batman? Okay.
I think so. Absolute
I hope you were going to tell me
there's
an Absolute Zatanna series then. That would have been up my street.
Confirm in the chat, guys. Is it Batman or Wonder Woman that Zatanna's going to appear in? Wonder Woman. Yeah, Wonder Woman. Hasbro seems to feel more comfortable just owning IPs and getting others to rent it out. Yeah, that is true. Love Absolute Wonder Woman, but thought Part 1 crossover was the weakest issue yet. Okay, Dan, I've not read it yet. I will give it a go. It's the last issue of Punisher. I've been enjoying that little series. Sad to see it go. It has been a good one. Pod Race and Palpatine, hello there. Nice to see you. Fuzzy confirming 101. Right, bit of toy news, chaps. Bit of toy news for to mull over. We've got this today. So this is some sneak peeks of the Masters of the Universe figures. They're interesting. Sorrel, I didn't see who's creating these. Who's is it Mattel or is it?
So it's Mattel. It's Mattel. These are the first 3 that have been shown off at the Nuremberg Toy Fair. Mattel weren't at the London one, so this is the first time I'm seeing them as well. I didn't see these, but no, they look really good. I do like the look of them. I think they're really nice.
So yeah, I think they look nice. First thing I noticed though was the we didn't see Triclops in the trailer.
Nope.
Really interesting. He's got a sniper rifle there. That's not kind of in keeping with the cartoon or the figure, but it makes perfect sense. So yeah, I like that. I did like that. I thought they look really good. The He-Man figure itself looks great as well. Looks very, very cool. Beth, I want them all. Yeah, they look very cool. I like the He-Man and the Man-at-Arms, but Evil Lynn is having problems. Yeah. The costume's interesting in Evil Lynn. The kind of the torn up at tights kind of thing. Is that what that's meant to be? Torn tights or something?
Yeah,
I think so.
Are they thigh-high boots?
It looks
probably.
like it.
Yeah,
A little bit of Alison. I always love a bit of Alison Brie. So
they're going
she's
for a bit
cast
of a
as, like,
domineering look, aren't they? Clearly,
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
I'm uncomfortable with Killing Joke Facsimile Edition having variant covers, but accept it's inevitable. Killing Joke could only be Boland for me. I agree with you, Dan. I agree. Does He-Man's chest plate spin on contact? No, shite. It'll come. I'm sure. I'm sure we'll get a battle damage He-Man at some point. But yeah, they look pretty cool. Bit more action figure news. I just spotted this. I think we've talked about this one before, but this popped up in my feed. This is a Target exclusive diamond form White Queen. Quite a nice looking figure. Is that a one you've had before, Sorrel, or seen before?
Yeah, I've seen it before though. It's a nice figure. It's a re-release of the Emma Frost that we had previously, except now they've given us a nice translucent crystal like style look. It's a good figure.
The translucent ones, I've got the translucent Invisible Woman, don't normally do it for us, but I like that one with the gloves and everything.
It works with a crystal look and stuff. It works quite well.
It looks pretty cool. We've then got Hot Toys, Father Predator. Again, quite a nice figure. Mr. Keegan, what are you thinking of that?
Yeah, it looks really cool. So this is the second in this line now. They have the main character and the android is like a deluxe, I think, part of that. So yeah, I mean, if you want your little setup of the two of them fighting, kind of the duel at the end of the movie, or from the beginning, like it's a cool predator design. I like an elder predator, you know.
So this one's quite interesting in that on one I haven't got a picture of it, but one of the kind of the add-ons, the wrist blades. There's a bit where it looks like it can go through a hand. So it's got sections where it looks like it's pierced someone's hand.
Okay, cool.
So that looks pretty cool. I like that. We've then got these weird Masters of the Universe figures. I haven't got a frigging clue what that is. Anybody know?
I have no idea. That weird monkey thing, I have no clue where that's from.
Yeah, just weird looking things. It's obviously some anime thing or some crossover event, but the faces on them look almost ape-like. Very, very weird. The skeleton, well, actually, the both of them remind us the body kind of style and the way they're standing. Do you know they did that insurance advert a while ago, where He-Man and Skeletor were dancing? I think it was Dirty Dancing. You seen that? No. These are blank. Not seen it. Very cool, very cool. But the costumes look very similar to that. So yeah, not a clue what that's all about. And then Efren, was it you that sent us this little pop?
So there's a YouTube influencer, and I watch him on a regular basis, and he came out with a short on Bent Neck Lady, and this is the one series that I did watch all the way through on Netflix. It scared the bejesus out of me, but I did watch it through. I'm not a toy collector, but once I seen him talk about this, I'm gonna get it. But this guy's a very, this guy influences my life all the time. I watch him constantly. So he had it on his channel recently. I go, I'm getting this one. I'm gonna go look for a store near my house. If not, I'm gonna order it online. Like I said, I don't buy toys, but I'm getting this.
It's a great little series. It's House on Haunted Hill, isn't it? Oh, you got one.
That was the influencer. Son of a gun.
Is that about
well?
Oh, I see.
But it's a very cool figure. It is a very cool one. It's very weird. I love the look of it, though.
Yeah, when I've seen it on your channel, I go, I'm getting this. I'm going, I don't collect toys at all, but I'm going to get this one. I thought it was cool.
You
if
should
I could just all influence you now to get one of these, then life would be,
You should get one, Efren. Take it out the box and just put it on your bedside cabinet, so that when you wake up at 3 a.m, she's just looking at you, saying good morning.
You just had me. Then when I found out, no spoilers, but who it was at the end of the series, I went, damn. I felt so sorry for her. I went, jeez, man, that was horrific.
It's a great. I've still not watched the sequel to that yet. Actually, didn't they do another one?
But it's not a sequel. It's another story, but it's Bly Manor. Bly Manor is just as good.
Yeah.
Good series.
Good. I'm gonna pick that up.
Have to watch them at some point.
It's very
really
good. Have you watched? What's the one with Mark Hamill?
House of Usher.
House of Usher.
Is so good.
Yeah,
so good.
How have you not watched it, Mr. Keaton?
I really struggle to sit and watch TV shows through. Like, I'm just never in the mood to I'm going to start this thing and go for the next 6 hours with it.
Yeah. You look great in those boots, Pete. Thank you very much. I could rock those boots. Nothing else on, just the boots. Nuremberg doing ruined my own joke. Not a clue, Fuzzy. What's going on with that garbage He-Man and Skeletor? Who thought it would be a good idea to share this cack? Absolutely, I've not a clue who they are, what the just hideous. Skeletor will be coming to there's an image of him on the side of one of the boxes. Yeah. Do you guys pick up all your reads in physical books or read them digitally? Efren, what do you do?
I used to buy physical books. Oh my God, I used to buy at least 30 a month or 40. I used to go at it, but now I just read them digitally. Unless it's something that I catches my interest that I'll get.
Yeah. James,
just don't have room to store shit anymore, so I tend to read stuff on Kindle. Or sometimes single issues I'll pick up in the comic shop, and then trade paperbacks I don't be buying anymore because I just don't have anywhere to put them.
What about you, Sorrel?
I was buying singles until about 2 months ago. I've started just waiting now for trade paperback. I do still get the occasional singles like the Harley Quinn and stuff like that. If it's something that really piques my interest, I'll buy them. But I was reading so much stuff that half of it were rubbish, man. Like the Creep Show ones, and so much of it were just adverts half at time. To be honest, there's more adverts than comic these days in these books. Yeah. So I'd rather just wait for a trade back these days.
So I'm mixed. I don't have a pull list anymore, but if I do pick up randomly kind of issue number ones and books that I like. But normally if I read something digitally or I get into a series, I'll go and make sure I pick up the physical copies, and then I'll normally pick up the trade paperback. Trade paperback's my preferred way of reading. I cannot get into, I think me and Efren have talked about this before, I cannot be chewed with never-ending books anymore. So if I am going to pick up a physical copy, it's normally of like a mini-series or something like that, rather than, say, an Amazing Spider-Man issue 900 or whatever it is. I cannot be chewed with that anymore.
This may be old school, but I go to the library with my daughter every now and then, and they have a lot of
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
in the library.
Yeah. Bloody Influence says, making you buy stuff. Fallout keeps getting better and better, doesn't it? We're talking about that any time. Talked about it briefly last week, but we'll talk about it probably next week because I'm 2 episodes behind, I think, Chris.
Yeah, I'm behind as well on that.
The last episode I saw was the one where the ghoul, shall we say, excitedly went out of a window and landed on something. But I haven't seen, I think it's 2 episodes behind now. But yeah, absolutely loving it. It's one of my favourite series.
Yeah, good
It's
show.
very, very cool. Yeah, it's very cool. I'm really tempted by those 200X He-Man toys by Mondo. Yeah, they look very nice. We've got a slide on a couple of those in a minute, pal. I'm at 60 physical books for February. Wow. That's a lot. That's a lot of, that's a lot of money and a lot of storage. I read digital these days. I buy books if it's something special now and then, but digital is so handy. Nothing like an actual book, though. Yeah, I'm very similar, Stephen. Plastic film around the Werebear box. Is the plastic film around the Werebear box?
No? Oh, no,
It's broken. It's broken, Beth. You can have it for half
it's
price.
just a-
Knackered.
there's no plastic film around it. It's just a box.
I got the trade paperback from the local library to read. Library is a great source for collected editions. Yeah, absolutely. Old singles and new trades. That's it here. Yeah. So that's those Mondo figures. These are 1/12 scale, I think. I want to say they are absolutely beautiful. Really, really nice. They're a little bit pricey. These are, like I say, from Mondo. I really like them. I am tempted, but I don't really want to go down another toy line. But the Man at Arms looks spectacular. Well, they all look spectacular. But these are going to set you back. I think they're around about 120 a figure. For a small scale figure, that's a lot of money, I think. So yeah, but they
There's
are
like,
very well designed.
There's fabric pieces and stuff like that, so like they do look like good quality. And I imagine there's gonna be a shit ton of set. The bases are in there as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I love the bases. I mean, the bases are great.
Yeah.
So yeah, nice, but pricey. I think. This is interesting. You guys bought anything from Raymond Toys? Ramen Toys. So they do.
Oh, Ramen Toys. Yeah, Ramen
Yeah,
Toys.
I've got the Marshall, which is their Brave Star, and I've got their. It's not called 3030, but it's their version of Brave Star's horse coming.
Yeah.
Spotted this. This is bad to the bone. You guys recognise this? Know what it's off?
Nope, never seen it.
So this appeared in the Masters of the Universe trailer. So this is an old action figure you used to be able to get, and it's basically the Masters of the Universe people carrier. So the rib cages are basically waist clamps, and you used to connect your figures to it. And it appears briefly in the trailer, lying on one side. But yeah, just a really interesting piece. Ramen Toys are doing some great kind of non-licensed figures. So yeah, worth checking out. Crocs. Any of you guys Crocs men? James, you look like the kind of person that would wear Crocs. You muted?
Muted, mate.
I'm wearing Crocs right now, actually, funny enough. I just wear them around the house. Not that I wear the cheap like Primark version of them. I wouldn't pay for actual Crocs. And you don't
But
wear them around the
would you
house.
pay 40 quid for a pair of Batmobile Crocs? That's the question.
No. I wouldn't, to be honest.
I can
think
imagine you wearing them running around your house.
It's just like,
Yeah,
no,
you
no,
have-
no, no, no,
Yeah,
no, 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 no.
Batman. Yeah. No, I think they're pretty.
40 is
pretty-
not terrible, actually, for like if they're limited edition or a special branding or whatever.
Let's not the dog shit. Horrific. things.
If I ever wear Crocs, my inner goth will cry.
Yeah. No, not a fan. Not a fan. Same. I like to read in omnibus, but I don't pick up singles anymore except the odd number one. Yeah, I'm the same. Number ones and blind bags. And if I particularly like a series, I'll buy every issue. So, for example, Everything Dead and Dying. I've bought every issue of that and a couple of the variant covers, things like that. But predominantly, I read in oversized hardback graphic novels.
Yeah, the
It's just
Universal
hysterical.
Monsters ones. I were buying all the single ones. I got all the singles for Dracula and what came after Dracula? Wait, Frankenstein. I got all the
those-
singles. Yeah, I got all the singles for those, and then I saw how cool the like proper book was for Dracula. I was like, I'm not gonna bother. So I've been picking up the graphic novels now instead for them, and they're much nicer.
I just think, again, it's a arsey way, I guess, but it's just, I think it's nicer. It's a nicer feel, you know.
Yeah.
I like that style better. I ditched my poll list. I'm normally a graphic novel guy, but I recently returned to getting Transformers monthly and all the sort of cyberarchy by my pal Matthew Hardy. Very cool. Nice. Don't think, do it. Are you encouraging us to buy stuff, Beth?
She's
120.
encouraging me to open the Weirbear, I think is what
Oh,
she's trying.
okay. 120 with the base special edition or 100 on the regular release. Okay, it's still pricey figures, but nice. I'm going down another toy line. Pete's code through. He's got them all on order. Battle Bones. That's right, Battle Bones. Crocs can F off. First soap. Now Crocs. Can I get a refund? You love it, man. You love it. That was Battle Bones in the trailer. Yeah, it was. It was. The bit where they're walking in, I presume walking into Castle Grayskull, you just see him in the corner next to Mechaneck. I don't know if you spotted well, I'm presuming Mechaneck. He's got Mechaneck's goggles on. Goth Crocs.
What's it called? Mechaneck?
Mechaneck. Mechaneck. Do you know why he's called Mechaneck?
No, never heard of it.
Got a mechanical neck. However.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Masters of the Universe figures tend to be very kind of descriptive of what the figure actually does. You know?
Skeletor.
I think when I go see this movie, I'm gonna have you guys on the phone. What is this character? Who's this guy? You know,
Tongue lasher. Guess what he does? Lashes things with his tongue. Do you know what I mean? It's pretty straightforward. Yeah. C4 Dogman. Fisto. Guess what he does? He's got a big fist. He's got a big fist and he hits things. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if they'll do there's a classic line actually in one of the mini comics with Fisto, who's got a big metal fist, and He-Man's holding him, and he says something along the lines of, I fisted him real hard, He-Man. And it's how do you get away with that stuff?
Didn't the guy in the documentary on Netflix say that they did that on purpose? Like they were trying to see how many innuendos they could get away with in the names.
Just dreadful. I can't wait for the onesie segment coming up, pal. I can't read digital, though. I need to hold the book. It's part of the experience of reading for me. I'll give you a message about that, Pete. Yeah, pal. Like I say, Milton Keynes, never been to it before, but Lou Ferrigno's going. I'm going to go down the day before and go to the Leicester toy shop, I think, because I've wanted to go there for years. And it was shut the last time I went. Okay, guys. No more onesie talk. No more croc talk. Couple of reviews. We haven't got many reviews tonight. We mentioned last week 2000 AD Lawman Down, and just for you guys, because that's how committed I am. It came out last week. I thought I'll read it and I'll review it for you. Dog shit, absolute dog shit. So just awful. Hadn't appreciated, because it feels like they're pushing this like last week, like it appeared on everything. It's actually part 3 of the story. So I don't quite understand what the hell that was all about. He doesn't die. He gets blown up, but he gets better. And then, yeah, that was it. So
That's an easy recovery to make, isn't it?
it was, yeah. All in the. So bear in mind, 2000 AD is like it's a collection of like 5 different stories. So the Judge Dredd tale was what, 5 pages maximum or something, and in those 5 pages, the first page is blown to bits on his bike. By page 2, he's in hospital and he's getting better. He's like, well, that was a... So unless they're going to bump him off in part 4 or something like that, it was like, oh, God. Okay. This thing in the middle. Is anybody watching this?
I haven't had a chance yet, but I'm a huge fan of this, like, side series of Game of Thrones stuff.
Oh, okay.
And I met this actor in person. He's a player in a rugby club I worked in. So seemed like a nice guy.
Yeah.
What did you
So
think?
this is what's it called? It's not called The Hedge Knight, which is the book. It's
a Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, and this is an adaptation of the first volume, which is called The Hedge Knight.
Yeah. I really don't know. It's not Game of Thronesy. It's weird. it feels like I'm watching Simon. Sorry, I just read a comment which, yeah. It feels like it's trying to be a comedy. Some of the acting in it is atrocious. This scene here, I don't know if this scene's in the book, James. He literally goes behind the tree and you see on screen projectile crap coming out of his backside.
I think my memory is vaguely, I think there is a scene where it's like it describes it, but it's like obviously I think George R. R. Martin even said they could have probably not included that part. You know, it would have been fine. I don't know what the tone of this is like.
Comedy.
The book's like, you know, Dunk and Egg is a much more lighthearted series. It's about the kind of relationship between these two kind of characters who find each other and they're gonna grow together and stuff. You know, so it's a bit more whimsical, more comedic, definitely. But it's still got that, you know, it's much smaller scale than your typical like House of the Dragon, Game of Thrones stuff, and that's why I actually like it. It's a bit more personal.
Yeah.
You know.
Each episode's only about 40 minutes. Chris.
Right.
I need to stop looking at the comments when I'm talking. Chris Bell, you're a dirty, dirty boy. So yeah, I don't know. We're only 2 episodes in. I am persevering. It's all right. It's not blown us away in any way yet. I'm waiting for something to really grasp us. But yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. Toxic Avenger is on Sky at the moment. Me and James watched the original Toxic Avenger.
We did.
It was a year ago or something. It was utter rubbish.
6 or 7 months ago.
God,
and it was like one of the worst things
dire.
I've ever seen. Like, yeah, horrendous. Like,
So because of that experience, I didn't rush to see this at the cinema, but I watched it Sunday night or something because it was on Sky. Any of you guys seen this?
No.
yeah, I saw it in the cinema. I went to a preview for this.
Yeah. What did you think?
I thought it was good. It was certainly in comparison to the original one, which I thought was one of the worst things I've ever seen. I was pleasantly surprised by this. I thought there was my memory was that there was some good humor in it. I think the tone of it I was kind of surprised in. It's super gory, super crass, but like it was. I thought it was like a good time. I don't know if I'll ever watch it again, but I thought it was a good time at the time anyway.
I absolutely loved it. I thought it was great.
Okay, there we go,
I
great.
thought it was. I thought it was good fun. The humour landed for us. It's taken the mickey out of itself. It's not serious at all. Kevin Bacon is phenomenal as usual in it. When we watched the original, I hated pretty much every character in it. This one, I quite liked nearly everybody in it. I thought it was just good fun. So yeah, really enjoyed it. Well worth a watch. If you see it on Sky or something like that, it is worth giving it a little go. But don't go in expecting it to be serious. It's just silly, but funny silly. Yeah, much better than I expected.
There's even like meta kind of like self-aware. This is a movie kind of jokes, isn't there, in it as well? Yeah, so like it was a good time. I had fun.
Any of you guys watch anything you want to talk about or read anything you want to talk about before we move on?
Yeah.
What you got?
Mate. Bring her back.
See, told you.
Yeah.
Is that the first time you've seen it?
I am fucking traumatized by that.
Ephrain, we love you dearly,
Just
and we're
avert
trying
your eyes, Ephrain.
we're trying to keep you, Ephrain. So do not watch this film.
No.
Right? Do not watch this film.
I've watched House of a Thousand Corpses. I am not, I can watch some stuff. That was just wow. I'm all right with violence, but when there's a lot of kids in it that are being assaulted, no, I can't deal with that. I've got a kid now myself. I struggle with that.
It's more that it's like one, it's slow and it feels real. I think it was
very real. Her grief feels very real.
Yeah.
What's the premise of it?
It's effectively a woman runs a foster home and she's trying to resurrect her daughter, and so like there's kind of some voodoo-y kind of stuff happening in it.
Okay.
It's basically
a daughter's spirit inside of another kid's body, basically.
A daughter drowned in a pool, so she's adopted another kid to try and put her daughter's spirit back into the kid's body. Yeah. But it's like super graphic at points.
And very like there's a lot of steps that she has to take, and some of them are really weird as well.
When this film came out, I saw all the reviews, and everyone was putting the words "the kitchen scene with the knife," right?
God.
So I went into this knowing that in my head, but then as soon as I saw when he handed the watermelon or whatever it was on the knife, no,
horrendous, absolutely horrific. Like that cringed
for about a week afterwards.
Yeah, and Sally Hawkins. A Bite in the Counter was
Oh.
awful. Sally Hawkins
Yeah.
is amazing, and I thought really like that was
Amazing actress.
one of
There's
the best
some
performances of the year.
great kind of, not great, that's wrong. But just like unexpected. It's like when she just smacks the kid when the kid's asleep in bed and she punches her.
Yeah, he runs away. Yeah, Jesus
Just
Christ.
walks off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Great
it's a
movie,
bit-
but
it's a bit
my
rough.
God. It's one of those
Efren-
that I think I've seen, but I'll never watch
Yeah.
again, though.
Yeah. The kitchen scene, Efren, without going into detail, basically massive carving knife, and he starts eating the carving knife, and it's just horrendous.
Yeah,
Nice.
his teeth are breaking and his lips are being crushed, and it's just
The noise.
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay, that was lovely. Thanks very much, Sorrel. Anything else you've been watching?
Today.
Yeah. Anybody else been reading or watching anything you want to mention?
I saw Silent Hill yesterday, the new Silent Hill movie. So we'll be talking about it on Friday a bit more. I don't know if you're going to risk Alana's.
It's happening on Friday. We're not live on Friday. Don't forget.
This Friday. Oh, you weren't able to do it, were you? Okay, cool. I'll stick out our Silent Hill. I'll be right back then instead. Yeah, okay, so we'll talk about it in a couple of weeks, but non-spoilers, awful. Like, one of the worst things I think I've ever seen. Like, it felt like it was, I was sitting in the cinema very aware of, like, this feels like like a fan film or a direct-to-DVD thing.
No.
And it's a shame because the original game is, like, so iconic and such a, like, it is considered one of the, like, at the time, particularly one of the best stories in any game ever. It's a very, very simple thing of a man looking for his dead wife, writes him a letter, and he comes looking for her. And it just bastardized it. The effects were shit, which is unfortunate because we were talking about the original one recently, and the effects were good in that. Acting was awful. I mean, just some of the worst I think I've ever seen. And
I'm not James. I'm not going to go and see that.
Okay.
There's too many decent things on at the cinema, and I can only
That's fair.
get.
Do you know what? Okay, that's fair. I'll just slag it.
Yeah, because there's something coming out this week. I think that I thought, oh, that looks
Primate.
good. No,
Primate's out.
I want to see
Help?
Primate. Send help. Send
Yeah.
help.
Help. That's
Yeah.
getting great reviews. Sam Raimi.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just about to mention that it's directed by Sam Raimi, and I've seen trailers for it, and it's coming out this week, and I'm gonna try
Getting
to
great,
check it out.
great reviews.
9s
Yeah.
and 10s and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm expecting that there's some kind of a supernatural thing that the trailers are telling us. I think that's my guess, but I'm excited to see that.
Yep.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Right, guys, let's just check in on the chat. I thought that was Stratos in the back. It could be, Stephen. There's a lot of debate about it, but for my money, the goggles and the coloured lenses, its green lens, looks much more like a Mechanex helmet to me than Stratos. I have to say, it's the triangular lens in the green colour. I picked up one. Sorry, we've read that one, haven't we? Yeah. Can't connect with reading digital, but I do like comic story and read-throughs. Yeah. Toxic Avenger I watched the other day. I was laughing my head off. Yeah, it's good fun. It is. It's just... And I love the fact it's got loads of little in-jokes and just silliness. And like the newsreaders were some of my favourite. The kind of the chauvinistic male newsreader who was like pulling his eyes every time and stuff. Just good fun. Is that Keegan behind the tree? Agree it's shite, but nice Mike Perkins art. This is 2000 AD. That is very true. So, that's what made us giggle. Someone's waiting for Fisto. Is he having a shit? He certainly was. I know this was written first, but I can't avoid Knight's Tale comparison. Heath Ledger.
I think so.
He didn't write Knight's Tale as well, did he?
Yeah.
I think he's just saying this. The premise of both series are very similar.
One of my favourite
The
movies,
series
Knight's Tale.
Knight's Tale and Duncan Egg and the Game of Thrones thing.
I'm thinking...
Yeah, the premise of the TV series, the premise of the movie are very similar, aren't they? It's about an up-and-coming knight, isn't it? It's about a knight coming up, basically.
A Knight's Tale was a
it's
movie
also-
with
yeah,
Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger, yeah, I love that movie.
Yeah.
There's elements that are similar. It's attorney and a knight kind of wants to prove himself. Yeah, definitely, I think.
HBO slate this year isn't strong at all.
I'm certain House of the Dragon is back this year as well, isn't it?
Isn't Harry Potter this year, or is that next year?
And Harry Potter's next year, I think.
Next year.
Yeah. And then The
it's-
Last of Us and everything. So.
It's on a bit on Sky, watching it after this. Sounds like a comedy, yep. Mask Wave 2, The Loyal Subjects on full display. Beth, I don't know if you've watched my videos on them. I wasn't impressed with the quality of the Wave 1. Still waiting on my Rhino? On my Rhino rig, so that might save the day. But it was a very disappointing experience opening them, and I don't quite know why. They just felt cheap, and there was lots of issues with them. That things like on Switchblade, the canopy not shutting properly. I went and tried to put Miles Mayhem into the canopy, and his leg snapped straight off my hand. You know, little things like that. It was just not the best. I watched The Housemaid on Monday. It wasn't as bad as I thought. Wife enjoyed it. Yeah, I quite enjoyed that one. You saw that one, James, didn't you?
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, I thought it was good fun. Good fun. Okay, chaps, we're going to start rounding things up here. Big question for the night. Spotted these and I thought, jelly beans. Only in America. Only in America, reference. Jelly beans. Kentucky Fried Chicken jelly beans. You get fried chicken flavour, sweet corn flavour, and gravy flavour. Nice. So, just whilst we're winding things up, guys, I want to know what the most disgusting food is you've ever eaten. What's the worst thing you've ever had to eat and why? Whilst you're having a bit of a think, just want to mention memberships on the channel are going really well. Thank you so much to everyone that's supporting. I'm behind, so I've got to do my giveaway for this month. So I might just do a double next month, but we'll see. But we'll do 4 sets next month. So that will be coming very, very soon. A couple of videos.
About 3 or 4 months, right? Sorry, Peter.
Yeah. How dare you? Couple of videos for you to check out, guys. This is coming out on Thursday. Filmed it on Sunday. This is my unboxing of. I think I showed some of you guys it the other week.
Yeah.
Of this. This is the absolute edition of Death of Superman. James Mack put a video out on Sunday with pretty much the same thumbnail as me, so I was kicking myself thinking, shit. I put my comic content out on Thursdays and toy content out on a Sunday. So yeah. But that said, James hasn't opened his. He's keeping it to probably sell on. So if you want to see what's inside the box, please do check out my video on Thursday. And then, bit of advance notice, in March, I'm going to be on Only Slabs again with Rob and Chris, the comic vet, talking all things comic books and showing off some of my slabs. And I've purposefully tried to pick a few books that I don't think I've shown off before. Some really weird, wild and wonderful ones that I don't think have been showed on the show before.
I'm laughing at your shirt.
Yeah.
Smoke me a kipper, I'll be back for breakfast. Sorry,
Red
I'm just
Dwarf?
laughing at the shirt.
Red Dwarf, isn't it? Yeah.
I love that. I do.
Yeah. Okay. Horrible flavoured foods that you've stuck in your gob. Mr. Keegan.
Well, just the food that makes me revolt. Like if I want to throw up, I'll think of this food and it will make me. Is egg mayonnaise or like egg salad. I think I just can't do cold eggs for some reason. I don't know why. I do know why. My mom used to make sandwiches like professionally, and so I would come down when I was like 7, 8, 9. I come downstairs to the kitchen and there'd be like a vat of egg mayonnaise. So just the smell, and I've never been able to eat it since. And like it's funny because I can get a club sandwich and I can have independently like a fried egg on that with a mayonnaise on that. But when it's like mixed together and it's all runny and stuff, I'm just like, ugh, no. So I'm like, I can't do it.
You see, I'm funny with eggs. I'm fine with egg mayonnaise. I'm funny with a fried egg if the white is
the snotty bit. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that either. I can tolerate it, but I'm not.
Oh no, I can't do it. Nah.
Yeah, no. So like, yeah, I remember I was on a first date with a girl. Went for a picnic. And she made sandwiches, and it was like ham, cheese, and egg mayonnaise on it. And I said, "I'm so sorry, like I can't, like I couldn't even like pretend I wanted to eat it. I just had to say I'm sorry, I can't eat it, like you know." And I felt really bad.
You should. I mean, that's
she made the effort.
She made it. What did you take to the picnic? Nothing. That's the answer. Look at him. Nothing. He's thinking. My
beautiful face.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. So she provided the picnic, and you turned your nose up at it. Yeah. Chauvinistic swine. Efren, what about yourself?
When I was growing up, my mom used to cook this food, and just the smell used to revolt me. And I did try it once, but it tasted like dirt to me. I could never understand why she would cook it every now and then. It would be like cow liver, you know, or liver. Liver. And just the smell of it was bad.
Chicken liver, pate and stuff.
Yeah. Say that again?
Like, you know, pate, like chicken liver pate, or...
I think I might have had that before, but to me, it was just the liver, man. She used to like fry it, and the smell was revolting to me. And I tasted it. It tasted like dirt. I go, no, Mom, I can't eat it.
I do understand
it's,
the of it. You know,
it's very good for you because high in iron. So it used to be pushed, but you're absolutely right. My grandma used to do that as well. It was like, nah.
I like liver.
Not for me.
Nope.
Sorrel.
For some reason, and I don't know why, avocado.
Avocado.
I don't like I don't like the consistency of it. I don't like the taste of it. It's just weird, isn't it?
You don't like a nice guacamole
No,
or something?
no, not at all. I wouldn't thank you for guac at all.
I like
It's just it's the consistency of it. Like that. Nope.
Okay, that's fair.
Dang, I have
The consistency. Is that what you? Yeah.
It is like a weird slimy, but not fully slimy kind of thing. I get
It's
what you
slimy.
mean.
It feels like it should be slimy, but it's
super
not. It's more like it's weird and
but soft,
I like it.
like yeah, and slips out your fingers if you pick up like a slice of it.
I
It's
don't
sort
mind.
of weird.
It's like a staple of my life. Avocados.
I love avocado.
I don't mind an avocado.
Yeah.
Mine. I've told you this before about I accidentally ate horse. That was pretty rough.
Oh, you
I like
accidentally
horse.
eat
I've had horse before.
So it was.
Well, that's
we
when I
were-
was lasagna a few years ago.
Well, I love lasagna. Yeah, no, we're in Bulgaria, and I thought I'd ordered a Caesar salad.
Oh, no.
But do you know when the people are walking towards you, and you can see the tables as they walk by, turning and looking and pulling faces and thinking, "Oh my God, please don't bring it to me." And I'd misread the menu. It wasn't Caesar, it was something else, and it was spiced horse, and the smell was revolting. So it was a rank. But the worst that my grandma used to cook quite often was tripe. Any of you guys had tripe?
Oh no,
before?
I can't be doing.
Dude,
any,
I love
like,
tripe. We call it
jellies,
menudo.
veal crap or that's what cow lining, stomach lining or something, isn't it?
Yeah, intestines.
No.
We call it over here. We call it menudo, a Hispanic name. But my mom used to make the soup. I love tripe.
Oh,
man.
no,
If you guys come
no.
down here, I'm gonna make you try it, man.
It's
I
like,
really
have
don't
you,
want you to waste it, man. I'm just
Sorrel,
not
have
gonna
you
be able to
seen it
eat
before?
Yeah, I've seen tripe. Yeah. No.
It's like just like a white kind of.
Congealed organ.
See, the way we make it with red sauce, so it's not white. It's they put the enchilada sauce in it and make it. I'm telling you, it's different. You should just try it here. It's different.
I'm wondering if there's a cultural thing going on here, Efren, and tripe isn't what you think it is.
No, I know what tripe is. It has like little squares in it. Like
Yeah.
yeah. I've had it before. I eat it on a regular basis, but it's a soup that I eat here.
Yeah.
So, but like I said, it's with red sauce, and you put lime in it, and it's really good.
Yeah, is the tripe beer thing in in a jar or something? It's like jelly
No.
or
It's
pickles that go out?
where I live. There's a green market, which is basically a big butcher's market, and used to walk through when I used to go to university, and the smell of raw meat used to turn us off straight away. But tripe was something that was always hung up, and my grandma used to buy it, and she would salt and vinegar it, so it was like, oh, God.
No, it's done differently. It's done differently here. My daughter loved tripe. So do I. It's just something we grew up with. So when
Maybe
you guys
when
come
you
down here, I'll make
prepare
you guys try it.
Okay.
Sometimes
I'll give
it's
it a
just
go.
the psychological impact of what it
Yeah.
is you're eating. You got like black pudding. I wouldn't touch black pudding for years until I tried it, and then it was like, actually, this is delicious.
I love
Black
black
pudding.
pudding. Love it. Yeah.
Have you not had black pudding, Efren?
No.
Oh, that's so good. Did I have
Oats,
it when we were in the hotel in the morning?
oats. You probably tried a tiny little bit. It's oats with congealed blood, basically.
I remember now. It was in a circle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I did try
black
it.
disc,
Yeah.
I
Okay.
love black pudding.
Yeah,
it's
okay.
good. Horse. I had a horse steak in Switzerland. I thought it was really good. It's sort of halfway between beef and lamb kind of thing.
Well, this was spiced. You see, it was the smell of it. It was just rank.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on.
Here we go. Talking about food.
That was a fun one. I like that one.
Yeah. Any of my gluten-free food sucks. Yeah.
Gluten-free
I've
bread is
tried-
awful as
Well, I've tried things like what you call it, tofu and stuff like that before, and
I was
Smell it
vegan
out
for
with some-
2 years. Like, it wasn't that hard. It's just annoying.
There's a problem with gluten-free products. It's missing gluten.
yeah,
The gluten clearly the tasty bit. That's all I'm
the
saying.
tasty bit. Yeah.
Well, it's funny is like when you're like, there's a meat substitute called seitan, and it's literally like you it's SEITAN, so you use it for like fake chicken wings or whatever. But you can make it yourself, but you just basically wash flour to get all the gluten out, and then you use the like leftover gluten, so it's pure gluten. And you can actually get like a chickeny kind of texture out of it if you like roll it a certain way and stuff. Like, I remember doing that.
When we're doing
That's kind of sick and going for dinner.
one of the Slimming World recipes we used to do was again trying to get more veg and stuff into your diet, but cutting down on meat. And it was cans of jackfruit. You had jackfruit before?
Yeah.
Just manky.
Yeah,
just manky.
because they're saying, oh, it's for pulled pork. You use fake pulled
Yeah,
pork. But I
that's what it was.
never got a non-fruity taste off of it. Like, I thought it was weird. I wasn't a fan.
Anyway, let's see what the chat is saying. Brussels sprout. I love a Brussels sprout. Love a Brussels sprout.
Yeah,
You guys
those are-
fans of the
I
sprouts?
love them, and I even just boiled plain. But they're nice when you Christmas dinner. I've done a couple times with like
Chestnuts
bacon
with
and garlic
bacon.
and,
Bacon
yeah,
and
exactly.
things.
Garlic,
Efren, you a Brussels sprout man? You had a
No,
Brussels
man,
sprout?
the way you guys make it sound, I may buy some and just try it. I mean, I've had it before, but I don't remember.
Nice. They are nice. I like them raw. Anyway, there you
Me
go.
and my wife use them in stir fries.
Yeah, yeah,
Use them in
yeah.
stir fries.
Yeah, really nice. Domino's near me makes me sick every time I order from them. I'm not a fan of Domino's. I'm not a fan of Domino's, I have to say. Wish I'd ordered that now. Yeah, the Superman Tombstone is very cool, mate. I think it's gone up in price massively. What's that? Taramasalata. It tastes like an unwashed nun's knickers.
Jeez.
He should be a poet. He's got a way with words. How the hell are you going to follow DVH? I know exactly, mate. I know. You better be in your Baywatch outfit. No. Worms and scorpions. I've eaten a scorpion before, but not a worm. Yeah.
I've had escargot before.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. Again, if you switch your brain off, it's not bad.
Yeah.
We've got a new member. Thank you so much, Jason. Really do appreciate that, pal. Thank you so much for joining. I do appreciate it. Avocado on toast is nice. I don't like chocolate milkshakes or chocolate ice cream.
Dang.
I went off McDonald's milkshakes. I like a proper ice cream milkshake. Yeah. Bananas. Oh, love a banana.
Wow.
Love a banana. Kidney beans and mango. You've got no flavour. Efren, I would imagine, do you guys eat a lot of kidney beans over in your...
I don't think I ever had kidney beans, no.
You know, I thought like in chilies and things like that. Is that not kidney bean? Red beans?
Maybe
Red beans.
I
We call
have
them red
them,
beans.
but just with sauces and sauce
Yeah,
on
yeah,
it. Yeah. So I have, yes, yeah.
Tripe looks lovely in green before they bleach it white. God. Have you tried kidney beans for the night? Bit of sound to the lambs, I like it. Yeah. Key lime pie. It's just a massive vomit favoured sugar rush. I like a bit of key lime pie. I like limey stuff.
James, you're muted, mate.
You're muted, James.
Because James has been talking for the last 5 minutes. He's muted.
I've been interjecting every fucking, and I was like, no one's talking back to me. Yeah, I've never had key lime, but I've had lemon meringue, and I like that, so I'm sure I'd like key lime as well. So I
Key
really
lime's nice.
try that.
If you get a proper traditional key lime, it's really, really sharp.
There's a place when I was in Manchester the other week that like just did like those kind of pies, and I saw one. I didn't get it. But next time I probably will. So.
I've been to Florida. Key lime pie is like the standard in every restaurant.
Right, chaps, that's we're back for the time being. Thank you so much. We've had 30 people watching tonight, so thank you so much for that. Do appreciate it. Sorrel, what have you got coming up on your channel?
So I've just unboxed the clown minifigure. That review is going up at midnight tonight, actually. And then tomorrow I'll be unboxing the Werebear because everyone's nice to see the Werebear. But tomorrow I've got the Chucky blind boxes arriving as well, so I'll have that video online probably the day after. So I've got a couple of days of good like videos coming up. So subscribe, check it out.
Good stuff. Please do go support Super Sorrel's channel. Great toy content and geeky stuff, so worth a watch. Mr. Keegan, what have we got coming up?
So we had a lovely January off, unintentionally, but we did. So Friday we're gonna have Silent Hill. I'll be right back. That'll be up Friday evening, and then we'll be back the following week with our first live show. We'll be recapping our kind of favorite moments of the last year, and just we'll probably cherry pick the biggest news because I think there's been a lot over the last month or something. So yeah.
Good stuff. And Efren, we're live tomorrow night.
Yeah, we're doing our advanced comic book show. It's starting at 9 p.m. over there in your time and 1 o'clock my time. And I'm going to make Sorrel tell me his NDA. I'll make sure I get all the but I will say that it came from him. I also have been invited back to Rob's Fat Stat show, too. It's going to be, I think, in April. He asked me if I wanted to come back on, so I said yes. And my usual stuff that I just put on.
Fabulous.
So, yeah.
So we are live tomorrow, 9 o'clock over on your channel to do our monthly pickups for March, is it?
March, yeah, 9 o'clock your time and 1 o'clock my time on your channel or my channel. So,
fab. And just a massive personal thank you to you, Efren, because you did the slides and pulled everything together, because you know how busy I am at the moment. So I really do appreciate that, because I know it's a bit of a pain, that show, pulling the slides together.
So I have 50 slides, so
Yeah. So thank you for that. I do appreciate it. Right, ladies and gents, thank you so much to everybody that's been in the chat. Really do appreciate you stopping by. Always have a good discussion. Please do give us some feedback on the show. If there's sections that you enjoy, you miss, you want to add or expand on or cut out altogether, let we know. We haven't done a year in review for a little while, so we'll bring that back next week. I'm trying to keep the show to about an hour and a half maximum. But please do drop us a line on Instagram and let us know what you're enjoying or what you're not enjoying. Jason, massive thank you once again for joining the channel. Really, really do appreciate that, pal. It is much, much appreciated. For now, though, everybody, that's your whack. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you next time. Take care. Bye.
The curtains close. It's time to go. We really hope you enjoyed the show. Check out my channel for more geeky fun and hit like, subscribe before you run. All that remains is our thanks to you from TripleG and his YouTube crew. We really do hope you come on back, but for now, that's your whack. Yeah, that's your whack.